Hey, welcome to vocal class. Today I want to start here on the board. We're going to talk about a major scale, and I don't want to scare you away with some crazy stuff that's going to scare you. I'm going to talk about it in terms of numbers, right? So if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all right? So on a major scale, there are 8 degrees in that scale. Right? How we got to these 8 degrees, we'll talk about that another time. So what we're going to sing over there a little bit later is we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we hit that same number, 8, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all it is. Now, some of us who are in school may have learned things like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think numbers are so much easier because I think you can do so much more. So watch this. Once you learn what this sounds like, watch how cool this becomes, right? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say I only want to sing the 1, the 3, and the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 5. 5, 3, 1. Right? Say I want to sing the 1, 3, 5, and 8. I'll do the work. Let's do the work like a math problem. You got to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. That's what 8 sounds like. We already know that 1, 3, 5, 8. Right? 1, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 1. All right? So say if I wanted to do the combination of 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1. It would sound like this. 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1. Right? And then sometimes we do this. 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. It's like this. 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1. 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. Right? So once I get my numbers, I can figure out all this stuff for harmonies and finding melodies. So now when I hear my favorite song on the radio, I said, man, when I get home, I'm going to sing it because I hear them doing these certain numbers. But to get there, you want to make sure that you can sing that major scale. So let's go over that one more time, and then we're going to go over and work with the ladies and actually sing these, right? So let's do this with me. 1, 1, 1. Matter of fact, let's change the key. 1, 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're ascending, going up, descending, going down. One last time, all right? I'm gonna put 2 lines, 2 dots, it means repeat. Let's try this. One last time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Hope that made sense to you. Pretty easy, right? Not tough at all. All right, let's go do some singing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fantastic. All right, welcome back to our second vocal class. Yay! So in vocal 1, if you haven't seen that one, for the first lesson, we talked about voice placement, falsetto, mask, and full voice. Today, we're going to talk about, spend more time about the scale. We already went over it on the board, and now we're going to come here and kind of walk through it in terms of what it sounds like. All right. So that being said, we were just warming up, actually, on a major scale. Let's do a little bit of that. Now, for those of us who go to your high schools or middle schools, you sing in Solfege. And it sounds like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. It's the same thing, but we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going from 1 to 8. All right, because we firmly believe that music is all about numbers, and it's so much easier, and it's going to help you in other ways as we move forward into our lessons, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. All right, so let's try that. When we do the exercise, it's called an exercise because I want you to exercise. So you're not going to sing it like I just did. and your mask and your falsetto, you're going to really try to sing as many of the notes as you can in full voice. All right? So let's just try the major scale. We'll stay on this one key for a while so everybody hears it. All right? All 8 degrees of the scale. 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's come backwards. 1, 2, ready, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. So we were ascending is going up, descending is coming down, right? But we did all of only the major scale. Now, what's important here? A lot of people they do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be wrong. You want to make sure that all of the notes are just as loud as if possible. It's hard to get the 1s and the 2s and the 3s to be as loud as the 8s, right? Because it's a higher note, so you're pushing more. You're opening up that vocal cord more. But give it your best shot. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so all of them should be big. All right, guys, let's do that and go half step up each time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, 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 very good. You guys also see me using hand signals, right? So right now I'm acting as not only the vocal coach, but I'm also like the MD, the musical director. So usually when you see this sign goes up, this means what?
Get ready to stop.
We're getting ready to stop. All right, here comes around, and I may do this, which means
Hold the note.
you hold that note, right? Hold that note, hee hee, on Michael Jackson, right? And then we do this,
Stop.
which means stop, and bop. We stop, hold the note, and stop. That's how we do that. So when you see that going on, that's what the directors are trying to tell you. All right, so that's the major scale, right? Not bad. We usually start from the key of F. I go up to like C, C sharp. If these guys are feeling amazing that day, I may go up to D. Because remember, it's an octave, so it's a lot. All right. If it gets too high, so let's just say 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say if I couldn't do 7, 8, what would I do?
Falsetto.
I go to my falsetto. I don't want to overstrain my voice. 7, 8, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So wherever that point is where it gets too high for you, just switch over. Don't say, oh man, that's too high for me, I can't do it. Sure you can. Just switch your placement. All right? Let's try that, guys. Let's try. I'm going to go high on purpose. All right, I'll start here in B flat. I'm going to go up 4 or 5 steps. When it gets too high, just automatically switch over to your falsetto. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
good, and B.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool, I'm sitting there waving at you guys, right? Could you tell who had to switch over into their falsetto? If you were listening, you could probably tell which ones had breaking points and when. Here's the other thing I want to say about when you do your exercises. This is not a performance. This is what? Exercising. So why do we exercise? So we can get this muscle as strong as possible. All right? So which means you're going to make mistakes, right? You're going to crack. You're going to stress that muscle. But that's how development happens. And so these guys already know, like, hey, just come in here and knock this out for me. And this is not a show. This is really exercise. And so I want you to treat it the same way. All right? Warn your family. Tell them at home, hey, I'm going to be doing my drills and my exercises. So that way they don't think that you've lost your mind. All right? So I want to talk about a couple more things before I let you guys go. Number one, the vocal cord is made up of what? Muscles. So as Popeye would say, muscles. All right? So it's made of muscles, right? So how do I strengthen this muscle? Right? Wrong. No, not by eating spinach. We have to do exercise, just like we were doing. So that major scale is going to help you. Now, when you start to get fatigued in your muscle, it kind of lets you know. What does it do?
You get like a sore throat.
You get a sore throat. You start to get hoarse, right? That's past fatigue. Actually, you've kind of messed up at that point. Usually, when your vocals start to get fatigued, you get a tickle, and you may start to cough or clear your throat, right? All that means is that you're stressing that muscle, which is good. The little tickle is good. Losing your voice is not good. Pain is not good. Tickle, good. So what do we do with the tickle? We get that little tickle and we rest it for like anything else. If I run around that track and I get tired, oh man, I'm stressed and tired, what do? I stop. I take a break. Then I go at it again. Same thing here. I stop. I take a break. Get a swallow of water. Wait a minute. Then I exercise again. And you'll know when that vocal tells you, yo, man, we had enough for today. All right? Here's 2 exercises I want to give you to kind of help you get your muscles strong. One is easy. It's best to do in the shower. So when you get up in the morning, you probably notice you don't have much of a voice. Why? Because most of your body shuts down so you could rest. So a lot of your organs, your digestive system, your brain cells kind of relax a little bit, right? So that way you could sleep. If not, if everything was moving and blood was circulating like it normally does, you probably wouldn't sleep well. So guess what? The body's smart enough to know that you don't need your vocal cords while you're sleeping. At least you shouldn't be talking while you're sleeping. You should be mouth closed and sleeping. You ever notice when mom knocks on the door like, hey, get up, you're late for school. You go, what time is it? You don't even have a voice. You're like, yo, what happened to my voice? Because there's no blood circulating. So there's no blood circulating, you don't really have much of a voice. So once you get up and you start moving around, you go to the shower, all of a sudden, guess what? Hey, mom, I'll be out there in a minute. Your voice is back because you have that blood circulating, right? So here's some things that you can do. So before singing, you should always do some physical exercises. So before doing those drills we did, I want you to do this. You're not going to always do this because I want you to do this on your own. Arms to your side. And we're going to do some neck rolls. So the neck rolls, make sure you can see Demeanor. All right? And we're going to go from left to right first, right? So, and roll. Back to the right and down. Left, back to the right and down and stop. You do a few of those. So now the blood is starting to rush to that part of your body. Here's something else you're going to do. I call it head and shoulders. And up. I call it head and shoulders because we get rid of the neck. Bye-bye neck. All right? So we hold this for about maybe 10 seconds or so. And then you let it just drop and drop. Really good. Sometimes if you squeeze it hard enough, do you feel the blood in that part of your body? Let's do one more. We won't hold it as long. And up. Head and shoulders. No neck. Just laugh at them. Ha ha ha. Don't they look funny? Ha ha he he. And drop. All right. One more exercise I'm going to give you. All right. Shoulders up. Chest out like you're a Superman, Superwoman. Make believe as though someone is really pulling your arms down and bring that around. Oh man, I feel like invincible when I do that. Doesn't that feel good?
Yes.
All right, here we go. One more. All right. Shoulders up, chest out. Someone is pulling your arms down to the ground and around. And great. It's limitless in terms of exercises you could do, but you notice what we tried to do is focus on this part of the body. I didn't say, all right, I'm getting ready to sing. Let me stretch, right? That's not really going to help. That's really for my legs. I want to stretch this part, all right? So I want to do all these kind of upper body exercises to help me. All right, so here's the 2 drills you can get before we let you go. One, anybody ever watched the movie Jaws? Jaws has this like, that minor second, right? Uh-oh, here it comes, right? I want you to pick the lowest note you can choose. For me, it's like here. I probably look really silly doing this. So while you're in the shower, you can do that. And the same thing, remember, this is a muscle. So you don't get big muscles, believe it or not, by putting on the heaviest weight in the gym and lifting it. That's how you hurt yourself. You put on weight that you can handle, and you do a lot of what we call reps. Do it over and over and over again. That's how the muscle gets strong. So if I want to sing higher notes, and I understand that a strong muscle helps me sing higher notes, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna sing a low note and sing it for a long time. All right? So this is one exercise you could do, all right? As low as your note you can be. Maybe for some of you, right? Pick your lowest note and do that 30 seconds, a minute. And if you're in the shower, it's really cool. You take some water, rinse it out, and you do a few of them. That's one exercise. The other one, make sure you let everybody know you're gonna do this one, right? I want you to talk as loud as you can, non-stop, for like 30 seconds. You said 30 seconds, that's nothing, that's easy. That's the hardest thing, I'm telling you. Non-stop in your full voice. Now, first thing you gotta do is have conversation with your parents. Say, hey mom, I got this thing I'm trying to do. I wanna get my muscles stronger. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna go into the other room. I'm just gonna talk to myself for 30 seconds, really, really loud, all right? So don't be alarmed, it's for an exercise. Then everybody knows, then you go do it. Now y'all know how we do this, right? So it's gonna get really noisy in this room. I'm gonna time it. I'm not even gonna do 30 seconds because I don't wanna hold you that long. We're gonna do this for like, until I say stop. All right, and y'all ready?
Yeah.
No pauses. And go. And stop. They're not crazy. If you just tuned in, they're not crazy. This is a vocal exercise, right? Say anything. Ketchup, soup, peanut butter on pants with a window and seals and guitars everywhere on the floor. Doesn't matter what you say. But you can't pause. You got to keep going. That was only 15 seconds. I want you to go for 30 seconds. Then once 30 seconds become easy, go to 45 seconds, then go to a minute. And watch how strong this voice becomes. All right. That is the end of this class. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was our second vocal class. Yay! There's so much more to come. We're gonna talk about so much stuff from mic control to like rips and runs and a bunch of stuff, but we gotta get the basics down first. All right, practice. Ciao.